billet moly. Ugh, I'm freaking pumped. I've been waiting for this whole year. You have no idea. Yeah, that's it behind me. The Vortech V13. Wow. Oh man, this is quite the freaking unit. So I've heard. We're gonna see. We're gonna put it on the race car. We're gonna head to the dyno and we're gonna see what is up. But look at this thing. Billet gear case, newly redesigned volute specific for this unit. Billet impeller wheel. Of course a billet wheel. But what I've been told is it's more efficient. It's gonna make more power, more boost. All the things that I've been looking for. Because it's crazy to think like the car makes 1,050 rear wheel horsepower with this, the V7 YSI with the billet wheel. And I want more. I mean, it's the constant pursuit. You add grip, you need more power. And with the new GT radial tires, this thing is beyond hooked up. And especially considering we're going to Utah next, high in elevation, power drops. So this is our solution. When I heard that this was coming, I knew that this was going to be the thing that was gonna help us out in Utah. I am so excited. Look at this beautiful freaking unit. Couple things that need to happen. I need to weld a Vibrant HD clamp to the bottom of it, just like this one here. So the intercooler piping connects right up, so I have to remove the volute. And it's supposed to bolt right up. And I did a little check and the supercharger bracket bolts, it lines up and everything, and it's supposed to drop in, and I'm comparing the gear cases and it's supposed to drop right in and go. So the plan is to get that welded, get the old blower off the car, get this one on, and head to the dyno in just a day or two. So, Vortech, thank you guys. You guys have made me so freaking happy. First of all, Vortech has been with me, I don't know, 7, 8 years, something like that now, 9 years. A really, really long time. So for me to continue on this partnership with them and for them to be continuing to progress, like they've been working on this for a really long time. And now it's finally here. So thank you guys for the support since, I don't know, my 2nd or 3rd year in FD and standing by my side. And thank you so much for getting this done. Let's get it on the car and get freaking cracking. Race car unloaded. Time to take the blower off. And I still have to weld it up. So let me get to that. Let me do that first, then we'll get to this here. Damn. Holy freaking billet moly. Sad day when you gotta take some coating up of this beautiful black blower. Gotta be done though. Let's go. Okay, blower is on. Needed me and Alec and all hands on deck for that, so couldn't really film it. But damn, the black looks so good, dude. Yeah.
More often now.
It's great.
Crank her over, bud.
Judgment Day. Let's see what the hell happens. Just got the car strapped in. Jay's getting ready to plug in and get in the car and do his thing. We had the old graph up. Let's see if I can figure out how to navigate this. All right, so this is one of the last pulls at the beginning of this year, early in 2023. 1050, 912 torque. Looks like we were turning the nitrous off at 6,500-ish, maybe a little bit further. I think what's in there now is where we were running it in Seattle, and I think that's 7,000. So we'll maybe have to adjust it to get the nitrous points to, you know, compare apples to apples, and then see what she's freaking got. First couple of NA pulls, see if the fuel table needs any cleanup, see what it needs for, who knows? I don't even know how the boost curve is gonna come on, so Let's see. This is what's going on. Earlier in the year, we tuned on a 2.75 pulley. This is a 2.95, so it's a larger pulley, but we're making more boost. It has better belt wrap because that other one, like, the belt was slipping a little bit, so we went with a more stable setup. And now this supercharger is carrying power further, another 300 or 400 RPM further, so it's making more up top. And the boost is kind of coming on harder down low, even though we have a larger pulley, so it should make less boost. So all things good so far. Probably do a couple more hits of this and then turn the nitrous on and see what she does. Boom, this is where we're at. Pretty freaking happy. It ended up making over 900 horsepower, no nitrous with the new blower. Let me walk you through this. This 1050 with nitrous, right? That's this one right here, carrying power all the way through to 6500 where we shut it off, right? Then this one was the best pull that we did with no nitrous with the old blower with the V7. That's this dark blue right here, sorry. And you can see right at 6500 it really starts to fall off. And the red, that's the new V13. This is where this sucker shines right here. It's now pulling all the way to 7500. Where this dropped off, it almost lost 80 or 90 horsepower from 6500 to 7500 with no nitrous. That's a lot. That is a lot of falling off, where now this thing is carrying all the way out to redline. That's a different sensation. That's a totally different world that we're gonna be living in up there. I'm super excited. But basically it means it's doing its thing. Because remember, larger pulley for belt things, just could not get the belts anymore, but hopefully they're coming back in stock soon. They've been out of stock for like 3 months, so couldn't get the belts. These are the belts that we could actually get. So this is what we're working with. And it is already making more boost, like 3 or 4 pounds more boost, I think. 3 pounds, Jay's checking on that right now. And like, who cares about the actual boost numbers? Look at this. This thing keeps pulling. Look at that. Keeps freaking pulling. And the torque, it makes just a little bit more torque everywhere, right? From 718 to 735, and that's just literally everywhere, but especially at redline, like the torque does not fall off, which is crazy. It keeps pulling. Wow. Time to turn the freaking bottle on and let's see what this sucker can do. Making all that much more peak power, but look at this. It's literally like 150 horsepower more in that like 68 to 75 range, right? Where before the old supercharger would fall off, this thing just carries. So that's what's impressive right in here. Wild. Wow. So that is going to be a lot better. I'm excited. All right, we're done. That's it. We're gonna do some close-ups. The last hit made 1090. I don't know how, I don't know what you did, Jay, but it was on course to do the same, you know, the 1060 or whatever, and then just gave it the little kick up there.
Magic.
Yeah, just for dyno numbers. But the takeaway from this is just how the supercharger carries. Remember, we're on a larger pulley, so it's less overall boost, even though the boost is more. So comparing not exactly apples to apples, but those are the two. That's the old supercharger with the smaller pulley, new supercharger, bigger pulley, which means that like actually on the track, we see what we would see normally on the dyno for boost, because we were seeing belt slippage before. So it's a lot more stable, overall usable. But here, this is the biggest. This is the difference here. I don't know, 180, almost 200 horsepower after 7,000 RPM. That's the biggest.
Now with the larger pulley, you get a little bit longer lifespan, hopefully.
Yeah, that's always what we're looking for, better belt life. Yeah. But this is just mind-blowing. The Vortech guys were telling me, they're like, this thing shines 6,500 plus. And I mean, let's look at this. Red line to blue line, that's no nitrous. Look at that drop off. That has nothing to do, yeah. Right. 65, just what they were saying. Yeah. And 6,500, just how much better it carries out here. Insane. This is exactly what we needed for Utah, because that's a high-end track. You floored 6,500 and up, and before I was telling myself I need more power, so time to go test it now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay. Hell yeah.
My pleasure, always.